Well, before we get going, I think I have a little something for you because don't you guys pick a team each week?
We do.
And don't you pick us
every week?
And what place are you in?
I think I'm in first by quite a long way.
So since you're such a smart man, we're gonna have to make sure you continue supporting us there.
Oh, it's signed as well. That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
I'll treasure this. Thank you.
And after we win this weekend, we'll scribe on their 2023 team champs.
Yeah, cool. You just won a season-long individual title, beating so many major champions. How does it feel to you? How do you feel as a player right now?
Yeah, it's no small feat to beat the Cam Smiths and Brooks and Brysons and DJs. Like, we all know the type of golf you got to play over the course of a season to beat those guys, and to be able to do it, man, it feels great, and it's one of those moments in golf where it's like all the hard work and patience has paid off.
What does it say about the official world golf rankings that 0 points and you're not qualifying for any of next year's majors?
Yeah, I just, unfortunately that stuff's out of my hands. You just got to be hopeful that the majors kind of rise above all of the chaos that's been going on and decide to kind of blaze the trail of, we want to bring everyone together in golf, as there's been so much divisiveness, and they have an opportunity to do that with, including guys from this tour that have earned and deserve a spot in the majors.
Yeah, speaking of earning, you won a lot of money since you joined LIV. How transformative has that been for a kid from Oklahoma?
Yeah, I mean, never in a million years would I have guessed that I would have, had this much income. It's crazy. It's it's a blessing, and most importantly, we're gonna be able to do a lot of good back home, with it.
You won this team championship last year with the 4 aces. Now you're with my goats. How do you see this year turning out?
So I just told you, we'll write Team 2023 team champions on that at the end of this week.
Who's the team to beat this weekend?
Aces.
Yeah,
they're the best. Last year, they won without me. They kept on trucking along this year. So, if we get through Saturday, if they had any stones, they would pick us Saturday. I don't know if they're going to do that though. But if we get through Saturday and they're around Sunday, they're going to be the team to beat.
It's been a heck of a 2 years in golf. What have you learned?
It's just a continuance of learning patience, and nothing comes easy in this game. You got to work for it. I've always said, there's a difference between confidence and belief. Confidence is fleeting, but belief is everlasting. And so continuing to day after day, like building that belief, knowing that we're on the right path and knowing that we're putting the work in. It's the same stuff you're taught as a kid that still holds true, to this day.
You've got an appeal on the golf course, that it's just you're so likable. How do you manage to keep your head, say for instance last week, when there's $18 million on the line, you have to have a high opinion of yourself, but you do obviously, but there's no arrogance with it.
I mean, I don't see myself as a golfer. My self-worth isn't in how I perform as a golfer. My identity is not in this game. I love it. I am so grateful for this game. But at the end of the day, when I go home to my wife and baby girl, they don't care about golf, So for me, at the end of the day, of course, I want to beat everyone's brains in, but if I don't, things will be okay.
What is it about playing overseas? You've played in front of really raucous crowds and done so well, and then last week, there weren't so many people there, you do well again.
Man, I don't know. I think having Mal as a caddy on the bag, who's been everywhere around the world doing this as both a player and as a caddy, having him and having that experience is beneficial, but there's also a lot of other, caddies out there that have similar experience. So, I don't know. We've figured out a good routine on the road that gets us comfortable. And obviously, when you're playing good golf, I've always been taught, have a game that travels. Have a game that doesn't just play good on a certain style of grass or a certain style of golf course. And we've implemented that into, you know, our practice, into, you know, the way that we've shaped my game, so that, you know what, whether it's windy or whether it's soft and wet or firm and fast or Bermuda or 𝐾𝐤𝐤 or whatever, we've been able to learn how to adapt to different styles of golf pretty quickly.
There's been a lot of movement already, you know, with the teams. There's going to be more this off-season. How do you see it playing out for the RangeGoats?
Hey, you know, at the end of the day, we all love being a RangeGoat, and you know, we're trying to win a tournament this week, and then trying to win 2 more years of team championships. So we're all on this team for the next 2 seasons, and it's going to be fun. And you know, we've been able to, you know, have a decent year this year with, you know, a couple of our guys not playing great this year. And so once they get, you know, coming around, because it's only a matter of time before Bubba starts playing well again, and Thomas starts playing great again. And when that happens, you know, there's going to be some people in trouble, because we're going to be tough to beat.
Have you had a chance to go home yet since last week?
I haven't. I came straight here. Yeah. So I'll be looking forward to getting home Sunday night, Monday morning, kind of depending on how things go, and having, you know, hopefully a lot to celebrate about when we get back.
How are you regarded when you go home, you know, as a superstar, or just, you know, the little boy from Oklahoma?
Oh yeah, I mean, I got a good circle around me that they'll make sure that my head doesn't get too high in the clouds. So we'll get back and we'll hang out. We'll have a bunch of hugs and fist bumps and maybe a few drinks, and then they'll give me some crap after that for the next, you know, few weeks. Make sure that, you know, hey, I'm just normal. I'm just like them.
Tell me a little bit about this gigantic rock you have on your finger.
Yeah, I didn't know this was coming, and last night they awarded me this ring for individual champion, and it's pretty dang cool, because Ben Baller, who, you know, most of us know about, he handmade it, and on the inside it says 1 of 1. So I messaged him last night and was like, that is so dang cool. So this is priceless for me, for sure.
Well, this is our Super Bowl this week.
That's right.
You know, you're looking forward to it?
Oh, absolutely, and I can't wait to, at the end of the week,
oh yeah,
to put this on you as we're signing 2023 team champs.
God, it's
looks good on you.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's very fitting.
It goes with, you know, my outfit.
That's right.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, David.